building's locked. Who said when I first started playing this game that they initially intended for Alan Wake to be a open world game? If that's true, it makes sense the direction they took this spin-off in. I guess they wanted to finally try to experiment with a little more open worldy stuff.
The spiders aren't really the work of the enemy. They're a side effect. A part of the Dark Place's less significant fauna that has managed to slip through the opening I made when I arrived. Less an animal than an idea that has assumed the form of an animal. Makes them no less dangerous.
What the fuck did you say?
But at least they're a little easier to deal with. The darkness doesn't protect them like the Taken, and thus they can be destroyed by either light or bullets right away.
Talking about spiders. I haven't seen any spiders yet. Oh, you only heal to the first bar. Okay. You have to go in the light to heal. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Now we can have a Sloot Hug emote? Like an animated one? Carbine from shotgun again. Weapon case here. 40 pages. It's impossible for us now. Without getting the stuff from the first area. Is there even really a point exploring a lot? Especially because we got digged with the first area. Doesn't seem to be very story relevant. Exploring all these extra areas. Not really anything too exciting either. Some pages, but the pages in this one aren't like so.
I've carried a flashlight and a gun for so long that I feel naked without either. It's all too often that I need them. The darkness protects the Taken. Shadows crawl over their forms like living things, protecting them from harm. Blows that would injure or kill a human outright mean nothing to them as long as the darkness persists. But light makes them vulnerable. Light burns the shadows away. The darkness that drives them is still in them, but now they're vulnerable. Flashlight and gun. Sometimes it feels they're all I have left.
I guess to supply up a bit too. I'll just go with the objective. No way. Double no way. Let's just go away if I go here. Oh Lord, they still coming. Page over here. Are they still coming? Or do they just leash after a while?
The pressure of success got to me. My wife Alice was the sole thing in my life that anchored me. Suddenly it wasn't enough. I couldn't write anymore. I distracted myself with wild parties and whatever trouble I could scare up. I wallowed in the drama of my life, sure that Alice would stick with me even though she didn't sign up to be the lifeline of a tortured artist. It was my dumb luck she's not the type to give up.
True. Looks like they gave up.
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows and...
No.
Wait a moment, it's you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
What? Still a guy back there. A couple of them.
Go away.
It wasn't me. I just look like him.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please!
I'm trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
Easy. There I gotta use the bathroom. Oh my god. Is a guy supposed to take a piss around here, motherfucker?
Hey, buddy. I figured I'd take a moment to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice. Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know? I mean, we don't just look the same, there's a lot we share. I mean, up here, I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could...
You could what?
These guys are getting out of control. Look, I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here. And maybe we could make some kind of effort to...
Oh, he likes quiet, right? So this is probably pissing him the fuck off. So you go shoot the place up. What's he gonna do? Choke out an entire party?
Never mind.
That was one guy taking on an entire party. Okay.
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you.
Right then.
I didn't expect to see anyone here tonight, but I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
Of course. Mum. Okay.
Doctor,
I turned my
the
cam
man
off for
who
a bit,
looked like
Chet.
me. What did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to
in my
classify.
pants.
But I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal. That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Or why is she
Is there
dressed
something we
so
can do?
provocative?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done.
Just getting closer because I can't hear her very well, Chet. There we
Tell
go.
me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, "I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it."
audio balance just like went off there.
I have to ask, do you always wear that to work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating works. When I was called away by my assistant, Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is
Bamboo.
now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Tell me about the event.
Oh, it's quite fascinating. It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting
That explains why she's
positions.
dressed that way.
It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon, but I've never seen anything like it.
Did he hurt you?
No.
Gravener
He
man,
didn't
thanks for
quite
the
threaten me
86.
exactly, but those
Another one coming down.
shadowy things started
Time
to crawl
flies
into view, and whatever
when
the
you'll be
signal
having
was,
fun.
he seemed to be extremely frustrated
brother.
by it.
Happy Saturday.
He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking. He enjoyed the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
He's done talking to us, chat. Get the imaging array. Oh god, we have to take this every time. This is the nearest elevator in the world. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Ow, ow, ow.
Good luck, and try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement. Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
Toodaloo. Already cleared this place out. I wonder if it's gonna spawn more enemies. Is that from her truck? Uh-oh, spider webs. The fuck? Well, I guess we're having spooters now. Here's skittering.
This must be your car.
Holy, what the fuck? Randomly unexpected enemies and elements. I just burn them all. Oh yeah, I guess inside that other thing. You know there's gonna be a big one later. We burn their cobwebs on? No. Oh my god. It's... What the fuck's behind us? Oh. More spiders. Not on my walk. Hey. Stop it. Random addition to the bestiary.
I found it!
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's
Mine's
very
up there.
easy.
I want to see the booba. Boob tube. What's this? Flare gun ammo. A little bit of a restock. Keeps restocking that ammo for us.
Brilliant, you got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes.
Is
it's
this a
in
new one? No.
perfect order.
This is a spin-off of the
All right,
first one
we're
still.
good to go. Let's
Video
take
is
a
out
look
till
at the
next week.
skies.
Go get some ice from down the
I have to
road.
shut this down. There's a problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well,
I got it.
please come talk to me if you have questions.
All right. Release the coolant valves. I guess we have to go out. Oh, excuse me, chat.
Just remember,
What?
you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Man, do we have to go back to the same yard we just... Alright. Boop. Here's one. I assume.
Ha!
No. Is up or down the hill? Let's go around this way. Two. And looks like on the other side of the building somewhere. Bro, if this was a new one and this had these graphics, I'd be a little worried. Just a little. Oh, down here again. Okay. You were here earlier. We ran away from the 3 dudes. I was gonna say, did they not respawn? Now we're good. There we are. Right.
Okay, that should do it.
I was ready to be worried, yeah. I just hope the game's well optimized. It came out with some, like, crazy, Poltergeist. Came out with some crazy specs. They just released the specs for the game. I'm saying you can't run the game on all Ultra unless you have a 4K series card. Good, looks like. Yep. Cannot go through the bush. Noted. No, more meanie bobinis. Which is going. Yep. Yep.
I released all the valves, Doctor. Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done.
Yeah.
That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success.
What?
Look out, they found a way in.
Guess I'm just a little silly.
Hold on a little longer. I've almost got it isolated.
She sounds so bored. Oh no, they found a way in. Let's go restock ammo real quick. Nicely done, thanks, man. It was tough. More homies. There we go. Apparently.
Are you alright? That was intense. I'm sighted in now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Alright, we get more Dr. Huddy. Much better weapon. There's a bunch of like weapons in this game. Seems it's more action focused in this game. Some we didn't unlock yet either. And probably won't because we got dicked with the pages. Doesn't really seem like you need everything. Just gets
we receiving a signal now?
By the SMG.
Oh, yes. It's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow. Like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
What do you mean it's incomplete?
It's almost as if we're only getting a
She was at a
fragment of
party,
it.
okay, Baron?
I need the whole thing. This is important.
I'm sure it is,
Just
but this is all we're
makes
getting.
sense.
Did the man who looks like me get the whole thing?
He locked me out of the booth, so I have no way of knowing. But I can tell you that he didn't really seem to understand it.
So, what's in the sky?
It doesn't make any sense. The stars are just... they're wrong. I thought I'd be able to see something, but it's like I'm looking at a sky that's just... it's not the right sky. But that's impossible.
I consider myself a rational man, Doctor. But this isn't a thing you can measure or explain. I've seen impossible things that have taught me just to roll with some punches. It's either that or go insane.
I find it disturbing that you sound like you're speaking from ample experience.
Okay. When she's done talking to me, she just turns around. Where's the printout? Oh, here we go.
A printout of a signal.
Printout
It,
of a
too, is a
signal.
weapon created by the Champion of Light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete. And yet, it provides a roadmap for the man to follow. A course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy.
Okay, well, we're done with this area, I guess. Oh, they need to give you a warning that you're about to leave the area. Not that they're going to update an 11-year-old game, you know, but...
The drive-in. Once the site of lurid celluloid fantasies, it's now the site of
Just
an art
desserts a
exhibition.
cannibal's tale.
And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the Champion of Light here.
He's gonna love me because I helped him. He said so. I've got bruises in all those places now.
Oh, it's you. That's fantastic.
Are you okay?
Go away. No, I want you. But you'll get angry if you're here. So, you gotta go. You know I'll do what you want.
What the fuck is that?
Okay.
Also, why are all the
I-
NPCs in this game
I
hot
love you
chicks?
so much. Did you know that love hurts? Are you gonna hurt me now? 'Cause you should.
Lady, you got darkness on the brain. I think I can help you if I can get the lights on in here.
You can't turn the power back on. It's not allowed. You said.
So, where shouldn't I go so I don't turn the power back on accidentally?
It's the big building on the other side of the drive-in, but it's locked.
Where's the key? Just so that I know to avoid it.
It's on the wall next to the cash register. But you can't. You can't. Don't be bad.
Hey, no problem. I'm just gonna go do some other stuff. Scout's honor.
Bruh.
Just try to stay calm. I've seen this kind of thing before. I think you're gonna be okay.
Why is it so hard to think?
You've been touched by darkness.
Terry?
I'm hoping it's not permanent.
Remember when you were here before and you kissed me? And then everything got all dark? That was the best.
Listen, this is very important. Where did I go? Can you tell me that?
Baby, you don't need to go anywhere. You're here now, and you're in my head. You should be in me.
Oh,
You
God.
should touch me again.
Not with a 10-foot pole, lady. Hey, just in case there's a part of you in there that's freaking out right now, it's not your fault. I promise I'll do what I can to help you, okay?
I don't... Please go away.
Don't sweat it. I'm just saying that in case you really need to hear it, I've been there.
I think there are spiders in my eyes. I think you put them in me.
What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go now.
That was a very peculiar interaction. I don't think we were already max ammo, actually. Pick up keys.
And we're back with Old Gods of Asgard and their manager, Barry Wheeler. Guys, you're on your comeback tour, and you're playing a lot of your classic material, but you've also got a new single out, right? How'd that come about? Was it hard to go back into the studio after such a long time?
Are you kidding me? They were chomping at the bit. They were just itching to stretch those creative muscles. Now, it had been a while because, they spent a lot of time in,
Retirement. We were retired.
We were?
Yeah.
No. We were at the lodge, and we escaped.
We were at the retirement,
retirement thing.
Yeah.
So, really, once we got in the studio, things started happening. Now, the music has changed a little bit, and the boys were a little rusty, so it took us a while to find the right gear. But hey, once we got going, boy, they kicked ass. And it's an awesome song. It's called Balance Slays the Demon, and seriously, I think it's their finest work. And hey, I should know, I produced it.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were a producer.
Well, this was my first time. I mean, they needed a little bit of guidance, you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, these guys are the best. But it's the 21st century, man. Things just sound a little different these days. So, I kind of stepped in there, helped them make it sound all cool, kind of jazzed it up.
That sounds like a challenge.
Oh, no, it was really easy, man. I was just,
The
hey, give it a little
radio
zing,
guy.
Let's take it to another level so it really
The radio
rips.
host sounds like the same one from the base game,
really
but they have a different name.
Sin, like that, just kicked it up a notch, but it's totally Old Gods.
Well, listeners, you can judge for yourselves. Here's Old Gods of Asgard and Balance Slays the Demon.
Oh, yeah.
Deep in the ocean of darkness, in the mirror of light, balance.
The man has encountered this before. People whose integrity has been suborned by the insidious touch of the darkness.
Whoa! Not good.
Yeah, man, you could have hit someone. Gotta be careful. Shit. Authority for a sawed-off shotgun.